Hello, beautiful soul. Hello, Libra. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Libra Tarot reading. Libra Love Tarot reading. Libra Love Reading, and as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Libra Love Messages, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Libra, let's take a look at the energy that is beginning to come in. We have the Four of Cups, the Moon and Cancer energy, as well as the High Priestess Cancer energy. A lot of water energy here, and there's definitely some digging deep energy of trusting yourself and your intuition about your next step, like the direction you want to go with this. Because look at this Four of Cups today. Somebody, it's like a very Page of Swords energy. Somebody's watching, kind of like, you could say maybe looking through at social media, whatever. But looking in here, I feel like a little bit panicked because somebody here is covering up a rose. It's sort of like an apathetic energy here of being tired of waiting. But this is also an energy of somebody kind of coming out of nowhere, possibly. And I want to validate the communication within those three cups around, bringing in Mercury and Cancer energy. So if this is someone that you are around currently, you know, that you can see, there's definitely something coming up here in terms of this person and you. Something for you to clearly think about and dig deep about. So whether this is seeing each other, if you can, at some kind of an event, possibly with friends and family, a wedding, a reunion, graduation, whatever. Or if this is just around communication by a phone or text message, SMS. As I talk about at the Tarot Closet, Mercury is very strongly connected to reading and writing. So we could be looking at SMS, text message, social media, email, but it's also Mercury, and that's communication. So how do you normally communicate with this person? Because I kind of feel like they're getting ready to make some kind of contact either way. Libra, this is a timeless reading. You are here when you are meant to be here. It's a general tarot reading, so always take what resonates and let the rest go. All the links are below. All your playlists, Libra Love Tarot readings, all signs collective readings, twin flame readings, and more. So feel free to explore. And remember, if you hear my voice, my content, even if it's just my voice, which it usually is, over some weird still video, you hear it anywhere but here at the Tarot Closet on my verified channel, it means somebody has taken it. So please continue to send those emails to me with channel names. You can find the email and the link in the description of today's video, but also here at the Tarot Closet on the About Me page. Thank you so much. Let's continue on. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Libra. Whoa. The way they were coming in. The Seven of Wands. Okay. Yeah, so here's the thing. There's some kind of contact or communication being made. And there's definitely a little bit of self-defensive energy around it, you know. And you could see that also in the Four of Cups. That kind of apathetic energy, like taking that cup and putting it over that rose, which signifies love and growth. This is somebody, King of Pentacles, in reverse, right in the partnership placement. This is somebody who didn't follow through. So there is something that went on here around, okay, the Four of Wands is also here, and the Magician is here. I think this is your overall energy. So we could be literally looking at marriage energy here, that you had plans. It could also even be around coming together. The Four of Wands can be a reunion energy, Again, that energy has been coming through in the Four of Cups for me today around the communication either way. But the Four of Wands is also sometimes for me a marriage card. This is Venus and Aries energy. Venus is your ruling planet, of course, around love, relationships. And this is Aries. And it could be that you had plans, future plans, to take it really far, including marriage. It's going to be really specific what that means. But it's really clear that it's around the commitment, like something this person didn't follow through. So this conversation, I don't know where it's going yet. And at the end of the day, this is a conversation between the two of you. But there is some self-defensive energy. The Magician is here, Gemini and Virgo energy. The thing is the Magician is connected to the solar plexus chakra I do and the throat chakra I speak. Somebody taking some inspired action, literally, and communicating, and that's already been really clear. The other thing about the Magician, of course, there is access to all the elements, water, air, earth, and fire. So having all the resources, the ability, the time, whatever, to communicate, and I want to say to make things right, because there is an alchemizing energy around the Magician. Is this putting us into the possibilities of some kind of new start, some kind of new beginning? Of course, it's the Magician. And it could be, again, around some next level energy, renewing something here that has been having some trouble. Maybe it's been a while, maybe it hasn't been. It's going to be really specific to you. But there is some communication that's going on. Yeah, so look at that. The World card in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. The Wheel of Fortune is connected to the throat chakra, Libra. Here in this energy, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. A new cycle, a turning point. This is where you go when you get out of the Hermit energy. You know, where you're getting some clarity, truth, the cycles of life, you know, it's up, it's down, but it's in your favor kind of energy here. So there's something in this World card that, this life-changing energy, that may be connected to why something happened to the direction you were heading, or the direction, like what you were in commitment-wise. Because this is a life-changing kind of energy, and it's in reverse. So there's two things. It's telling me that this is an energy, like there's no closure. It's not over. Maybe it is, but there's no closure, you know, but somebody wants to talk. But there's also something in here that might not be finished. So we could be looking at distance. You know, it could be including somebody's job. Obviously, other contracts around people. Something unfinished. The World card also, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy, is an energy of completion. And when you're here and you have, let's say in the upright energy, completed some goals, some lessons that needed to be learned, met with some obstacles and overcame them, perhaps paid off some karmic debt, whatever, then you're moving forward into the Fool, into this new beginning, kind of, you know, things taking a chance, that sort of thing. It's still here. So there's definitely some kind of timing issue around something that's not finished in this World card. But I also want to validate how it's connecting with the Four of Wands in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse, that for some of you it could just be literally around somebody not being ready for the major move in the World card, which completing the picture could have meant marriage or family energy. Communication, though, for sure. Okay, yeah, Queen of Swords in the upright energy. This is your energy, Libra. And we also have the Empress, and you're in this energy as well. It's Taurus, Venus. You both share Venus, the planet of love. It is in reverse, so there's definitely some timing energy here. It's sort of like Like here's all the resources coming into talk, but it's right below the King of Pentacles in the partnership placement. So there's something around this energy of the resources, like not being ready somehow, whether it's location, job, cultural, religious differences. I feel like it's really more about commitment issues, whether it's attached to somebody or not. I mean, it's here. It's somebody who didn't follow through. So there is a timing energy here. There is some truth coming out. And yeah, it's a conversation. The Knight of Pentacles also in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Swords. So there's a couple of things going on here. So the Ten of Pentacles coming here in reverse, Mercury and Virgo. Had you built a life where you're building it wasn't on the table? I mean, it's a validation of some conflict, of something having stopped, you know? Somebody not being ready for maybe that level, or again, there's just some kind of commitment issues around it. I also want to validate, should it be around another contract, you could say, around something needing to complete, like somebody needs to complete some legal stuff with somebody else. That's here. It's a validation. Also in this Knight of Pentacles energy, it's like somebody wasn't maybe getting it done. The Six of Swords can be connecting for you in terms of like this little feeling of maybe there is a moving on energy for you. However, what this is for me today in particular, leading up here to our Magician, the Queen of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and just the energy that's been coming in, is that it's around having this conversation like it's time. You can even see here the Three of Swords and the Three of Swords. So it's kind of like, are you on a pause button? Is there sort of like a cooling off period? Or has this been someone you haven't been communicating with? Are you not in contact? Are you in separation currently? Whatever. Something happened here. And it's kind of like the two of you here together. And look at the swords. They're transactional. Clarity, communication. And they're going really deep into this water, this emotional energy. And it's like the two of you meeting here together. Again, the communication energy is really strong. And here you are, Justice, upright. Yeah, the truth. The truth is definitely coming. The Queen of Swords. Libra ruled by Venus. This is my protege for Justice, who is here, which is your energy, Libra. Your energy, you. And Venus. The truth is coming out. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy, a balanced energy here. Fate, karmic law, spiritual justice. A decision. The truth is coming out. There's definitely a hesitancy, I feel like, around this conversation. There's a little bit of defensiveness. But I really feel like this is a conversation that needs to happen. So the Three of Swords is here, and that's been coming in for me. It may be a validation, well, of a few things, that you're already in this energy with this person, whether it's complete like a separation and there's already been a separation. The possibilities of this conversation, of this leading to that, should that be where you want to go. Because we saw that coming in with the High Priestess in a decision and trusting yourself and what it is that the decision that you want to make. So this is on the table. It is kind of a make or break energy. I also do want to validate if there's somebody waiting for somebody else to finish some other contract. And look what's here. It's the Lover's card. And, you know, a legal type of separation, you could say, that is also here. So the Lover's card is here. Lover's card is here. And it's really clear that there is a decision to be made here between the two of you. It's Gemini energy and Venus. Of course, Archangel Raphael. The Lover's card connected to the heart chakra. Archangel Raphael connected to the heart chakra. But also the throat chakra, I speak, a new cycle, the sun. Wow. It's a positive energy. It's a deeper level energy. And look what it's here with. The Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Sun, and Temperance. Balanced energy, working things out, like meeting in the middle. So if this is around location, it's here. Is this around somebody being ready for maybe the next level? It could even be, I just want to validate that there was the possibility, it just wasn't time or hasn't been time for somebody to literally relocate, because we could be looking at that energy here. But this is a meeting in the middle energy. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. And Temperance is connected to the heart chakra. And this is Archangel Michael, who specifically is connected to the solar plexus chakra I do, and the throat chakra I speak, the truth. Getting everybody on the path to the truth for everybody's highest good. To the sun, to the new cycle, which is here. The possibility for things to work out. It's clear that you love each other. That's the thing. The love is just not even a question for me, but there really is a decision that is needing to be made here. The Sun, Leo energy, of course, and a new cycle. You could say like a happy outcome, things working out. There's potential for things to grow, which hasn't been the case here. So if this is somebody here, it could be around this person. It could also be you who is needing to complete another contract. You know, that energy is a really strong validation. Also, even with justice, we could be looking at that like in terms of legal stuff, you know. It's going to be really specific. It has been really stagnant and delayed though. So where you go when you get out of the World card is the Fool. And they're both in reverse here. So there's this energy of this person like, I don't know, if they're just been taking their time or they've been afraid to make changes, that it's just been really a slow moving energy. It's been extremely stagnant. You know, things not moving forward. Because the thing about the Death card, Scorpio energy, is you go here when you get out of the Hangman. And that's coming out of some indecision. It's coming out of a period of uncertainty. And it's going into making some major changes. So things that need to end, things that need to transform. So whether it's a location or there are other contracts that need to be complete, it has been dragging. So this energy is definitely, well, obviously here for you as well, Libra. I mean, it's just your reading of making a decision for yourself as well in this balanced energy, being honest with yourself. And yeah, connecting with that High Priestess energy of the direction that you're wanting to head here. Because it's really clear that you and this person love each other. It's also clear that there is a new cycle here and that the potential is here now. Like the timing is here now. I don't think it's been the case. It's been extremely stagnant, whatever it is. Minor Arcana energy, but this Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius coming here with our Knight of Cups energy, Scorpio and Pluto. It's like preparing for the offer, an offer, you know, which is here in the Lover's card, which, by the way, is connecting with the Sun. The overall bigger picture energy here is kind of big. Pun intended. The Magician, Justice, the Sun, the Lover's card, the Wheel of Fortune. That's the upright energy. Clearly, there's stagnation. The Death card in reverse. The World card in reverse. Life-changing decisions. The Fool in reverse. Not quite there in a new cycle. Somebody's been careless. Somebody hasn't been, I don't know, communicating about the things that need to happen here. But this is like the preparation. And I have to say, it's just really clear that there is a decision between the two of you. I do feel there's some kind of an offer. You could say there's a commitment energy in the Lover's card. But there's a very clear energy of you going into that High Priestess energy we saw coming in and just really trusting your intuition and yourself as far as the direction that you're wanting to go. Oracle, I'm not reading it in reverse. Let's see if there is any validation, clarity, new insight wanting to come in. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Libra. Aho. Co-create. And manifesting energy of what you want. That's the other thing that is here in the Magician. Is, well, as above, so below. Turning visions into reality. Taking inspired action. So for sure, communication around the two of you, and I feel like there's an outcome. There's a decision you're both making, but there's a decision you're making too. And like manifesting here and attracting, law of attraction, going for what you want. Observer. It kind of has some Page of Swords energy for me, like of somebody who, if you are disconnected, might be like looking at social media. But it's still, that's also like getting perspective. It's kind of like the Hangman energy, which is where I feel like everybody is. You know, where you go and try to figure some things out, like kind of wising up, you could say, and getting out of indecision energy. The bottom of the deck, message in a bottle. Yeah, that's a communication. It's emotional. It's long overdue, I feel like. You know, this bottle is floating in the water, and that's emotional energy, but it's also the divine around timing, and you can see like the shore, the waves are kind of pushing it. There's a phone in here. Really strong validation of maybe a phone call, SMS, social media. But that's going to be really specific. But look, our stork here, looking here, observing. We can also see it here in our fox. I kind of feel like it's this person coming in with communication. But again, it could be you, and it could also just be that you are seeing each other. You know, whether you show up, they show up for something, or you know they're going to be somewhere. What do you want to do? Look, thinker. Yeah, oh, this is just so clear. Wow. And this yang energy, divine masculine energy here, literally a new cycle, a new beginning, making it happen. We have the divine feminine energy around the Empress here again, which you're also in this energy. This is really, it's around the move, I would say they're making, but it's also the move that you're making and want to make, and the move that you potentially want to make together here with the Lover's card. Thinking things through, trusting yourself. And this energy of the 44, you know, that's a kind of being guided energy. It's like facing things head on, I guess you could say. But around trusting the ride, trusting the ride. Building a foundation. That could be really specific for the two of you. But it's a guidance energy. And look, here and now, there's the past. And one of the things the Magician can do is alchemize the past. You know, healing and working things out. And then there's the future here. But this is like about the here and now. So this is about the conversation and the decisions now and the moves. Let's bring in some channeled love messages. Love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Do you miss me? It's hard not being in contact. So that's really clear that is the case for some of you. That you aren't. I don't think everybody is completely out of it, but a lot of you are. I think we are soulmates. So that's really clear already. It's a very strong energy, of course, in the Lover's card, as well as the Magician, but it's just how it's coming across around this person, like how they're seeing it. Bottom of the deck, I'm trying to get over my fear. Is this around communication? Commitment? Could be both. It's also going with the Seven of Wands, you know, of somebody who's feeling a little bit defensive. So there's definitely a strong energy here of you really digging deep within yourself and getting in a balanced energy in here and now, quite literally, about what it is you're wanting to do. This conversation, I feel like, is going to be really telling. I lay awake worrying about us. I don't want to lose you forever, Libra. I want to contact you, but I'm a big chicken, so there it is again. I am so sorry. So there is an apology here as well. And again, if you're in that Three of Swords energy currently with them, that could definitely be the case, because I have to say there is also, of course, some heartbreak energy around the Three of Swords. We were destined to meet. So that's connecting me with the Wheel of Fortune around fate and destiny. Like we were meant to meet energy, literally. I feel so much guilt for what I did. I don't know what that's about, but it's here, and it's also connecting right here with the Three of Swords. I think about you constantly. Beautiful Libra, that is your reading today. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. I appreciate it. I'm sending you love. Until next time.